Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Karishma and today I am going to give you a quick and amazing review of the book The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. I have just finished reading it and I'm really excited to share my thoughts with you. If you are thinking about reading this book, stay with me until the end of this video. I'll tell you exactly why it's worth your time. So first, let's talk about the structure of it book. It has total 21 chapters and each one focuses on a different aspect of the subconscious mind. How it works, how ancient mental healing worked, how to attract success and wealth, and how to remove mental blocks using this power of your subconscious. This book explains how your subconscious mind can help you grow in your career, improve your life, and achieve your goals by using its full potential. In this video, I will give you a simple and short summary in just 10 minutes. No complicated words, just clear and useful information. So stay with me till the end because I promise this video will be very helpful to all of you. Let's begin. So, this book teaches us that our thoughts shape our lives. Whatever we keep thinking about, whether good or bad, our subconscious mind accepts it and tries to make it happen in real life. The first point is two parts of the mind. Your mind has two parts. Conscious mind, this is your thinking mind, it makes decision. Second mind is subconscious mind. This is your feeling mind. It accepts whatever you tell it again and it works silently in the background. For example, let's say if you keep saying, I am confident, your subconscious will believe it and help you become confident. Let me share one simple example in my own words of what I understood after reading this book. The subconscious mind is always working in the background, even when we are not fully aware of it. For example, imagine I am on my way for an interview and I see some hoardings, advertisement along the road. I don't really focus on them, but my subconscious mind still notices them and stores the image or messages. Later, if someone talks about that particular advertisement or about logo of that company, I suddenly remember it and I feel like, oh yes, I have seen that before. Is that ever happened with you or not? Tell me honestly in the comment section. That's how the subconscious mind works. It quietly collects and stores information without us even trying. We're not trying to keep that information with us, but it's automatically happened just by seeing. In simple terms, we have two minds, conscious, which works in the front and takes active decision, and the subconscious mind, which works in the background and stores information. So the conscious mind can bring that hidden memory forward when needed. This is how I understood the role of subconscious mind from this book. Second point is how the subconscious works. It's very important to understand. The subconscious doesn't understand jokes or lies. It accepts whatever you believe and acts on it. If you keep thinking negative, like I can't do it, I'll never be successful, your subconscious will believe that and block your progress. If you think positively, like I am getting better every day, your mind will help you grow. And I think, that's why people always say that be positive, think positive, don't say negative things about yourself. So after reading this book, finally I understand why. Like when we say negative things, even as a joke, they just directly go into our subconscious mind. And over time, we start to believe them. So the subconscious mind doesn't know what is true, what is false. It just accepts what we keep telling it. And that is why our elders always advise us to speak positive and stay away from negative thoughts. So now I truly understand how important this is. Thanks to this book that I understand this concept, like very lately, but I understand. The third is power of positive thinking. What you repeat becomes your belief. If you want to change your life, you have to first change your thoughts. Start using positive affirmations, positive sentences you say to yourself, like, I am healthy, money comes to me easily, I am confident and happy. Let me give you a practical example from my daily life to explain this point. In the morning, we wake up and keep doing different tasks throughout the day. So, sometimes what happens, even if we don't actually feel tired, we keep telling ourselves just because we are doing all the work since morning. So, we keep telling this thing to ourselves that I'm doing so much or and I'm tired. These repeated thoughts go into our subconscious mind, and subconscious starts believing that doing work means feeling tired. So even if we still have that physical energy left, by the evening we feel completely exhausted, because our subconscious start believing it that yes, your body is tired, you are tired, now you are not able to do any single work after this time. So this shows how powerful our thoughts are and how they can shape the way we feel. It's very important to be positive always. The next point is visualization, like mental pictures. Imagine what you want as like if it is already happening. Your subconscious understands images and feeling better than words. So if you want a new job, imagine yourself already working there, feeling happy and successful. Honestly, I understand that visualization is quite similar to manifestation, because in both we keep imagining and repeating the things we want to achieve, like saying one day I'll become this or I'll achieve that. So when we do this, our subconscious mind start working towards those goals without us even realizing it. So that is why it's very important to visualize that what you want in your life. For example, that I often visualize like my dreams. I may not say it out loud every time, but in my mind I keep thinking, one day I'll reach 1 lakh followers, or I'll get that YouTube play button, or I'll have my own audience. These thoughts are always running in my mind. I don't know exactly like when it'll happen, but this is my passion and my goal, and I will do every possible effort which get me closer to my goal. So I have planted this idea in my subconscious mind, and now I am working hard towards it. Let's see how long it takes to make it come true. So if my audience will be with me, then I hope I am getting this dream come true very soon. Next point is healing power. Yes, the subconscious can help you heal your body. Yes, if you believe you can get better and repeat that belief, your body starts to respond. Many people have recovered from illness just by believing strongly in their healing. I have experienced this thing because the people who are strong, they recover early as compared to those who has like weak mind. The sixth point is success and wealth. Success begins in the mind. If you think rich, act rich, and believe in yourself, your subconscious will attract wealth and opportunities. Stop saying, I can't afford it, and start saying, money is coming to me. So, it's all about your mindset. That is why people always say your mind should be positive, and you should never think low about your own self. You should never doubt on yourself. Your mindset plays a big role in your growth, success, and overall improvement. So, a strong and positive mind can help you achieve anything you want. Yes. The next point is relationships. How it is associated. I have all these points I have understand through the book only. So, relationship, like to have better relationship, think good things about others. Avoid anger, jealousy, or hatred. These feelings create problem in your life. Forgive others and yourself. It brings peace and clears your mind. That is why we say that we should forgive. We should not keep grudges in the mind. And the eighth point is sleeps and subconscious. See, before sleeping, your mind is very powerful. So think about what you want and repeat a positive sentence affirmation before sleeping. Your subconscious will work on it while you sleep. So like before you sleep, always try to fill your mind with the positive thoughts, and your mind, like subconscious, when will start working hard the time when you are actually sleeping. And the last point is, the last learning from this book is, remove fear and negative habits. See, fear lives in the subconscious. You can remove it by facing it and replacing it with the positive thoughts. It is similarly like when we don't feel comfortable with something, we should face that problem or situation, then we start feeling comfortable. Similarly, if you want to break a bad habit, like something smoking, overthinking, just keep saying I am free from this habit and feel it strongly. And the final message is, you have the power to change your life just by changing your thoughts. Your subconscious listens to you, so give it good instruction, fill it with the good content, fill it with the good thoughts. Whatever you plant in your mind grows in your life. I hope you like this short summary of the book. If you want to know more, I recommend reading the book. It will really help you improve your language also, your thinking also. And I'll share another review of interesting book. If you want to learn English, improve your listening skills, I feel this is the perfect channel for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.